know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Mashburn. And that one is hammered home.
Mashburn with a determined rim attack, throwing it down.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Mason. Into the lane. Richardson with it. To the left side wing. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Kicks it out to Richardson. And another three for Minnesota.
And Quentin Richardson is a long-distance specialist. I mean, he makes it rain from deep. Can't give him any space.
Now here's Wallace. Wide open. The rebound by Mason.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And here is Caruso. Outside, Davis. And taken away by Johnson. Outside, Butler. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Butler is a selective three-point shooter, but he'll knock them down if he gets a quality look.
To the paint. And stolen by Butler. And it's Johnson with the jam.
The assisted basket. Coaches love those. Shows your offense is running well.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Wallace. And again, Miami with the triple.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Johnson left side. Pass to Wallace. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Off the run. Can't throw it down with one hand. In the corner, it's Patterson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Caruso looking for an opening. A three ball. Rebound by Wallace. Miami leading by 8. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Caruso. Nothing on the board. And here again, the Heat in transition. Up the court they go. Pass to Mashburn. Now Johnson. In the corner, Wallace with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer is right on target.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Caruso. 3.
And that one's good, Caruso.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Wallace. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Mason. Outside, Davis. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Caruso, no good. Here's Wallace. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so it's Miami. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Miami.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Here's Wallace. Off target with the jump hook. Minnesota trails by 15. To the inside. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Those and one opportunities certainly have a way of giving your team a boost.
Hunter on the wing. Pass to D'Alembert. And the layup's good off the glass. D'Alembert's got his first basket of the night.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Here's Butler. 8 points for him. Out to Wallace. Three-pointer. Hunter grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Patterson. Hands it from downtown. Patterson's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Fluid motion off the catch. That's a nice shot.
Out to the right wing. Screened by D'Alembert. Here's Arroyo. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Wallace, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Hunter the screen. High arcing shot. Yep, that one goes. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
Baron Davis, one of the more powerful and strong guards in the league. Aggressive in the lane because he has that strength and confidence.
And the shot is good from Johnson. In this upcoming draft, we'll welcome a youngster who many think Clark can become one of the all-time greats. With that being said, what do you think makes LeBron James so special?
Well, I think it's the total package, Kevin. You look at him. Incredible size and speed and athleticism. And a skill level that is way beyond his years, especially when you look at how he sees the game and helps his teammates get easy shots. He's such a gifted passer. I really believe that's the best attribute of his game, is his passing ability and the way he likes to distribute the ball. If he's able to stay healthy and stay hungry, the sky's the limit for this guy. And Butler's ball skills now pretty tight for a wing guy. He's excellent at creating for himself on offense.
Second team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. To the middle. Pass to Hunter. over Mashburn. Hunter, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Blazing speed on display from Butler. Superb at finding a way to get behind the defense in transition and taking what he gets.
Down low. And that one's good. Hunter. Hunter's got 5.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Is such a skilled player. Mashburn can be a handful to keep up with as a defender. His game has that interesting mix of physicality and agility to it.
Here's Davis. To the inside. Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Exactly what you want to see from Pau Gasol. I mean, being aggressive and attacking the rim.
I like the pass, moving it to get a better look.
Minnesota trails by 16. Out left to the wing. Here's Caruso. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Caruso's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Davis has a real skill for getting guys set up and sees openings others might miss. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
To the paint. Here's Wallace. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Inside. Hunter down low. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Heat leading by 17. Johnson, a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got 7 points.
And zero hesitation from Johnson. Whenever ISO Joe has a look, he's going to let it go.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
To the middle. In the corner, it's Patterson. Caruso with the steal. And Davis, here we go. Misses in close.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Off the inbound pass. And that one's good. Mashburn. He's got 11. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Miami ahead. Running away with it. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Butler feeling out a bit. Pass to Patterson. From deep. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. Butler from outside. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And you know, when Butler's hot, keep getting him the rock. It's that simple. It's not complicated.
Outside for Jackson. From the arc. Johnson with the rebound. And here are the Heat now. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Pass to Mason. Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Mason's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Johnson with it. He's got 7. Over Arroyo. Johnson can't get it to go. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. This one for 3. The tray. Lets it go with a 3. Timeout called for Heat.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's Butler. He's got 15. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Patterson. Miami no good on that time either.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Richardson gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Count that one for Mashburn.
Jamal Mashburn can certainly take over a game, and doing just that here in this one.
Pass to Gasol. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
Timeout.
Gasol's got 5.
Excellent feed from Baron Davis that time.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Johnson in the corner. Let's go. That one's good from the corner. He's got 9.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Miami grabs the miss. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Kept alive. Pass to Mashburn. It's tipped. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Caruso. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And his ability to affect a game goes way up when he's knocking down shots from 3-point range.
Here's Johnson. Here's Mashburn. Back to Johnson. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Back to Richardson. Pass to Mason. 6 on the shot clock. Richardson, no luck. And it's the Heat on the break. Good ball movement here by Miami. Johnson's shot is off. So it's Minnesota now. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pass to Patterson. From past the arc. Timeout called. The Heat.
Timeout.
65 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Johnson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Team ball.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Oh, very talented finisher. If Mason gets the chance, he is going to put one on your head.
Over to the wing. Here's Patterson. Gasol pulls it in. And it's Mason with the ball for Minnesota. And a strong finish with two hands.
Mason reaching his way to the rack and says hello to the rim.
Back to Butler. The three from Johnson. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got 8 points in the quarter. And stolen by Patterson. Out to the right wing. And so it's Miami ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Connects from three-point range. Richardson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Patterson, that's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Pass to Mashburn. He's looking for Patterson and finds him. Caruso grabs the miss. Now the Timberwolves with it. They double him with Butler. And here is Caruso. And here's Davis for three. Good, and the assist, that time by Gasol.
On the other side of a crisp pass this time, Barron nailing the jump shot.
From outside the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Mason. The rebound by Patterson.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Knocks down the three ball. Patterson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's the break. Pulls up for three. They grab their own miss. Launches a three. Caruso grabs the miss.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Gasol. Davis surveying the floor. Another miss by Minnesota. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Johnson outside. Here's Patterson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Patterson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Fantastic read by the ball handler, going himself into the two-man action.
Here's Richardson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Assistant Mason.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And we know last season marked the creation of the National Basketball Development League, the NBDL. The NBA family now creating, Clark, its own minor league system.
Yeah, I like going in that direction for the NBA and its teams. It's made travel a little easier. The 8 teams currently all clustered in the southeast part of the country. We'll see how that expands and grows and evolves, but I think the league itself is sure to develop over time while developing future NBA players.
5 on the clock. Pass to Nene. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Patterson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Heat call time. So it's Minnesota now. Here's Mason. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Attacking with reckless abandon. Desmond Mason doesn't care what the defense is or how tight they're on him. He's going where he wants to.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Pass to Patterson. And we're seeing more and more high schoolers coming straight to the NBA. Some wish the league would require players, Greg, to wait a few years first. Why is that?
Kevin, I think the concern is talent evaluation. But if you give high schoolers an opportunity to compete at a higher level, scouts should have plenty to decide.
.151 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Patterson. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Here's Mason. Oh!
My goodness.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish.
And that's what it takes, guys. Athleticism, coordination, and a bunch of confidence and fearlessness.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just the 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Johnson.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Down low, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. .30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside for Nene. 6 to shoot. Back to Patterson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Ball goes to the away team.
.17 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here is Davis. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I used to think about immaturity.